HIVSA has participated in the prestigious Charlize Theron Africa outreach project block party in Los Angeles last week. Now, this event celebrates the impactful work of CTAOP partners across Southern Africa, as well as highlights the collaborative efforts in addressing some crucial health issues faced by young people. For more on this, let's welcome Neo Mohajane, who is the Program Director for HIVSA's Health Systems Strengthening. Neo, thank you so much for your time today. A good afternoon to you. Firstly, tell us more about this outreach project. It's a great initiative indeed, but what are some of its key objectives? And maybe at the end of that, tell us more about how that block party was in Los Angeles.
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for introducing me. The Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project was established in 2007 and was spearheaded by our very own Charlize Theron, our national icon. And the focus is on supporting young people in particular around issues related to sexual and reproductive health.
Yes.
And we have been a partner of the CTAOP since 2013.
All right. I mean, now collaborative efforts globally are quite a huge improvement and necessity as well as achievement, right, in combating the HIV scourge, especially in the continent, particularly here in South Africa. I mean, we've just heard news recently that the new infection rates in South Africa have actually subsided, which is rather welcome news.
That is true. The recent International AIDS conference in Munich highlighted that there have been declines in HIV infections in our country, although we still find that young people in particular are still disproportionately affected, particularly young girls.
Mm-hmm.
So
why young girls?
While there's cause for celebration, they are still worrying.
Now, I want you to continue on that because we want to hear about the programs that you are currently involved with as well. And we'll also maybe tell us about the scope of your work globally in regards to those crucial health issues that you have just mentioned are faced by the youth in particular. And what have been some of your observations in relation to how these issues actually vary from region to region due to, of course, some of the socio-economic factors that are rather different when you go to the different countries and nations?
As an organization, HIVSA, we have a program called Choma Online Magazine. This magazine is was funded through the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project, and it aims to support the sexual and reproductive health outcomes of young people, providing health information, the information that helps them and capacitates them to know what healthy decision-making is, to be able to negotiate condom use, to be able to navigate issues such as abstaining from sex or having safe sex, and to be able, for instance, to curb the high rates of teen pregnancies that we are seeing in our country at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And then you spoke about young girls earlier on. Now, I'm really interested to know why young girls across the African continent, indeed, we understand. I mean, there's child brides, early development, and like any other issues, socioeconomic issues that are faced by these young girls in terms of where and how they are raised. So, do you have any particular programs or projects that are specifically focusing on turning the tide around, particularly when it comes to these young girls?
Choma Magazine is one such program. Choma provides information. It talks about the matters that are important to girls. It talks about sexual and reproductive health, contraception, for instance. It talks about issues such as relationships, love and relationships. It talks about issues such as consent in relationships. It talks about things such as fashion and beauty, but also gives health and health information. It talks about issues that relate to inspiring young girls to be able to set goals and to be able to have, goals around what they want to achieve in their lives. It recognizes that girls also operate in circumstances where economic circumstances are not the best, and as a result, they end up with sugar daddies, age-disparate relationships. So it tries to help girls with the information around how to navigate these health issues and how to, stay HIV negative.
No, thank you so much for your time. Unfortunately, we're out of time this afternoon. That is Neo Mohajane, the HIVSA Program Director.